Hello everyone,
Hey!
and welcome to Uncut Gaming.
We don't edit our videos, but we are late for the bandwagon.
Correct, because today we're going to play a sort of a classic, which its successor was already published in last year's Essen.
I love how that published was in a British accent.
I don't know why. I have no idea why. Azul! Yay.
Yes, Governor.
Yes, governor. And I don't know. Maybe because I thought of Europe. Because Azul is set in Portugal. Azul is a very thematic game, as you can see. We are playing laying artists. No, I was kidding.
Okay, because you sometimes should clarify that was with sarcasm because this is like as abstract gets.
Yeah, totally. So we are laying artists in Portugal.
We are also laying artists in reality, but that's for another blog.
Right. And we will be building a wall of beautiful tiles.
Yes.
All right. And
which is what laying artists do.
Yes. So each turn, we're going to grab some tiles from the center factories. These are factories. And we will place them on our board, and we will try to complete rows and columns and complete sets of colors, and we will try not to misplace tiles. We'll try not to have tiles broken.
Yes, otherwise we'll get penalized.
Right. Let's talk about specifics.
Which is what laying artists also do.
So on my turn, I'm able to look at one of those factories and choose a color out of the 5.
On a single factory.
And I have to grab all of the colors all of the tiles that are the same color. So let's say I want black. I cannot just take one black. I have to take all black. In this case, 2 blacks. And now I can place them wherever I want. I have to put them on the same row.
Yes.
I could, if I really wanted to, place them here on the first row, it has capacity of only 1, but that'll cause the brick to fall down and break, which will cost me -1 point.
Yes, the minus points are given at the end of the round. Once we're done with all tiles. Now all tiles must go.
Right.
That's part of the rules of Azul.
Yes. Now at the end of the round, once we have cleared up the factories, rows that are complete, so like this one, not like this one. Rows that are complete are being moved onto the wall. So one of the tiles will be moved onto the wall, and then the rest will be discarded.
Yes, and what you didn't do is that these go off to the street where they're sold in a different vendor, a less high quality vendor. Like you get the shady type of tiles to lay.
So when you pick tiles, you can pick from either of the factories or the street. The first player to pick tiles from the street gets the first player marker, which goes down and is a minus points at the end of the round. But he is first player for the next round. And that's basically it. You still have to take all tiles of the same color when you're taking off the street. Now, at the game will end once one of us finishes a row. One of the rows are completely covered.
Yes.
And that's the last round.
As opposed to columns or colors, which you can fill as much as you want without actually ending the game.
Right. And at the end of the game, we will receive bonus points for completed rows, +2. We'll get bonus points for completed columns, +7. And we'll get bonus points for completing a color. So for example, if I completed all reds, I'll get 10 points. If I completed all reds and blacks, I'll get 20 points. Right?
Yes.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, all right. Sure.
So we'll start.
Okay.
We are playing in a 2-player game, which means less factories than normal, but other than that, everything is basically the same.
Yep.
All right. Shall I start?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So why not do the thing that I demonstrated? So I'm picking up the 2 blacks. You're picking up the 2 yellows. I'll pick... Oh, right. I didn't mention how we actually get points during the game. I'll mention that once we end the round for everybody who's not familiar with that. I'll take the...
Actually, that's like
really
that's
important.
interesting that we forgot that. But let's assume that at the end of the round, I got to place this red tile. So now I check, what was that, vertical, and then I check horizontally how many tiles it has touching it.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And you get points according to the
horizontal row and
column.
vertical
So
column.
in
So
this
in this case, I'd get free.
Right.
And if this were the case and I'd place it, then I'd get free plus 2. So that's a 5.
Right.
So this one goes here. These two I took. These two go here along with the black one. Okay.
Okay.
Was that a clear explanation? Let's ask our chat.
We'll see. All right, so it's my turn again, and I'll now like to pick up this red, which means that the rest of them are off to the streets.
Yes.
Your turn.
Which is very thematic because...
because reasons.
Yes.
Mainly because reasons.
No, in my head, these are like different rooms in the club, and you pick up people, and these are the guys that are outside the club that are pretty much just, I'm up for whatever, just take me with an Uber home. And since I'm the first one who caved in and took from the guys from the outside, then I get a reduction in points. See? Perfectly logical.
What imagination. What?
We're refilming it, honey, as soon as I learn how to craft tiles that look like different types of gays.
Sure.
Did you just take one from the factory and one from the street as if they're...
Really? It was on...
Yeah.
It was here? Yeah?
Yeah.
Sorry. Cheater. Yeah. All right. So I'll take these two.
I think you're just still angry at me for Barron Park.
Perhaps. Now I'll take these 3.
And I will take these 2. Now, this is a strategic decision. I'd rather not go into the next round with this one full. And I will take a minus point for that, which is really not a big deal. Just sharing it with our viewers. So let's score you first because you look simpler to score.
Yeah. So this one moves here for a single point because it's not touching anything. This moves here for 2 points because it's touching consecutive column of 2, so that's 2 points, and this goes to the discard pile.
Yes,
and these are not right, and these are not fully covered, so they're not moved.
I love how you're playing it risky and just leaving them there.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's my turn. I get 1 point for this because it's touching nothing. I get an additional point for this because it's touching nothing. And then I get another point here because it's touching nothing. And I lose 2 points.
Right.
For being first player next round. And for this tile. So basically, I gained a measly point.
Very good.
Yeah, right. You want me to reach all the way over there, but it's far.
Right. So we're just refilling 4 tiles per factory. And then you're going to get to go first. Amazing.
What?
No, it's just the second round. That's amazing.
Yes, you're always amazed when we go for a second round in a game.
All right.
And it's my turn. Since my stuff is clean, I can pretty much take my pick of the litter. And the litter I will pick will be these reds. And these go outside of the club next to the bouncer to hit on him.
All right, I will pick... I will pick these 2 yellows, and these go off to the street.
Wonderful. Now, what do I want? Well, in theory, I want to start working on something. I'm just not sure what.
So while you're thinking, I'm going to say that one of the strategies of the game is to try to start from a certain position on the wall and then sort of expand from there so that you'll always get those bonus points rolling. So you just took the one, right?
Yes, I did.
All right, so now I'm going to pick up these 2 blacks along with the first player marker.
Mm-hmm. I will pick up this red.
Okay.
And I'll drop
very
these over
aggressive.
here.
I'll pick up these 3 and place 2 of them here and 1 of them here.
And it's your turn again because I took the 4 yellows.
All right. In that case, I'll just take the yellow.
Why are you so mean?
Because you took my red. Why did you have to take the red?
Oh, I didn't even notice you wanted it.
Yeah, well, now you get to choose from these. And we both suffer.
Well, I'll try and suffer less.
Okay, doesn't really matter. I'm going to take this one. I'll take that one. And that's it.
Okay.
I'm going to score first. So this one moves here. Nothing's neighboring it, so just 1 point. This one moves here. Again, nothing's neighboring it. 1 point. Discarded. This is not completed. This is nothing. This is alone, so that's an additional point. And this is alone, additional point. But I'm starting to get somewhere. Now, for negative points, it's negative.
I love how
4.
you removed the red because it was in your way.
Right.
And you're like, well, fuck this. It's not like it's being recorded.
So that's -4.
Singular
1, 2, 3,
point
4.
for the black. And oh, I'm getting somewhere. 3 points for the red.
I'm playing horribly.
Nada, and -1. Yeah,
We're playing
that's...
horribly.
I honestly didn't mean to take your red intentionally, and
We'll
I
talk
thought
about
you
it,
were
yeah.
quoting company when you said so aggressive.
We'll talk about
Which is always risky next to me because I might start singing, and we don't want that.
No, we don't.
Wait, these were free, right? Yeah, these were free. This went
Okay.
here. Oh my god, I have another
point. Amazing.
Anyhow.
We'll talk about the interactivity between players. Interactions between players at the end of the game.
Yeah, we'll do a birds and bees video as well if you want to.
Okay. So, I would like the red, and I'm trying to decide what do I want to... I actually want these...
Why, that's not bad for you. You'll definitely get another one.
Yep. So let's take these 2 reds and place them here, because I have to get rid of this red. All right. And now I'll take, let's say, doesn't matter.
No, not really.
Not really. Put this red here. And now I'll take the last red from here because I don't want the minus points. I'm going to place it over here because it'll be adjacent to stuff.
Now I am taking these and I am praying to the gods of Lacerda that Idan will take the blacks off me because I will be majorly screwed if I have to take them. That's one of the disadvantages of starting a round.
I mean,
Ooh, you
yeah,
cannot.
Yeah, I
That's
cannot put
nice.
blacks here.
Well, we'll see who gets
So
that load.
So I'll take these 3 and place them here. Yeah.
I just want to point out that this is not a typical
game. Yeah, we're playing pretty poorly. Yep.
I wouldn't say poorly, but we are definitely playing
Ooh,
This is entertaining. So I get 2 for this one.
Right.
And I get 2 for this one.
Yep.
I also get 3 for this one. I get nothing for this one. I get 1 point for this one. And drum roll, please. That's -5. That's another -5. And that's a -1. So that's -11 points. Which puts me at 2.
That's excellent. Okay.
Yeah, you're still a point ahead.
All right. So this is actually 2 plus 2. So that's
a
4.
4. Very good, honey.
Thank you. That's a 1. That's a 1. And that is nothing.
Yeah, he's gonna win.
Yeah. So once the bag is empty, and I believe there are 100 tiles in the bag initially, we just take the discard pile and reshuffle everything.
Yeah, the distinction between a discard pile and a draw bag here is very important because that way you make sure that there's an equal distribution of colors.
Right, we'll see all colors before we start over. Yep.
I was first.
Yep.
So I will move these here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This is risky.
Yeah, take the risk. Take it.
Fine, I'll take this blue and place it here. Yeah.
I love it when you take risks for me. Also, you're winning, so who cares?
All right, taking this blue. Your turn. What?
I'm wondering if I should be meanie I will not be meanie However,
My
teals are gonna be a bitch.
Yep, they are. I'm gonna take this blue.
What do you mean? You're gonna let me take the teals?
Sure, you can take them.
Yeah, but you might get shafted with the rest. So be careful, honey.
Okay, I'll take the 2 reds. Your turn.
Oh, decisions. Now, this might be obvious to us, but I'm not sure it's obvious to someone who's playing the game for the first time. But you can't place a tile of a color in a row that already has that color complete.
So I'm gonna take these and place them here.
And this was pretty much optimal scenario.
Yeah.
Otherwise, one of us would have gotten like a minus bajillion of teal. So let's just score me first this time.
Okay.
So I get this one, which is 3 and 3, so that's a 6. So that puts me at 8, which is fabulous. I put this one here, which is another 6. So that puts me at 14. Look at me. And I get to put this one over here, which gives me a fabulous 2. And -1 for being starting player. You see, honey, I might actually get points.
All right. So this is 3 points. This is 5 points. And that is it. No minus points for me.
That's because you're too fabulous to get minus points.
That's true.
Everyone says so. Now the bag is close to empty, so we will have to refill it next time because it's like completely empty.
Okay.
So you might as well...
Yeah, I'll take care of that.
Can we put it next to the mic? I just love the noise it makes. It's very sexy.
Nobody will appreciate that. Oops. All right.
I was the -1, so I'm first player. Obviously. So I will take this one.
Okay. I will take... I kinda want a single teal. All right, here we go.
No. what it is that I want. I also want a single teal, and luckily for me, there's plenty available. And now it's your turn.
I would like this yellow.
You're pushing the reds towards a dangerous zone, honey. Be careful with that one. No, I can't take any reds.
I see.
So,
yeah, I see.
Either you take them or I will make sure you take them. Those are pretty much your options. Okay, I will take the teal and I'll put 2 here. And oh no, I broke one because there's no room. Your turn.
Okay, so I will take the 4.
And afterwards, the 2. I will engineer it so that you'll take them.
Oh dear.
Wait, you took from the street, right?
Right.
So you take this one. I took a singular blue, and now it's your turn.
So now I'll take these 2. No. I'll take this black.
Okay, very good. So these drop.
Yep.
And I can take these 3. Yeah, I'm sorry, but
yeah, doesn't matter.
You didn't leave me much of a choice.
Yep.
And I'm definitely getting minus points.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you can't.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, so, minus points for everyone.
Yeah, I put bluey over here, which will net me a 4.
Which also is a warning sign that the end of the game is close.
I will put this teal over here, which will net me a 4 and a 2, which last I checked is a 6. Wow, you notice that delay there, yeah. And this one, which will give me a 5 and a 4, which is a 9. This will net me nothing, and this gets placed here, so that's a 2. And I get minus 4.
Okay. So I'm placing this one here for a 6. I'm placing this one over here for a 3. I'm placing this one over here for a 7. And that's it. And now minus 6. Dearie me.
That's what you get for shoving me with all those. What was it that you offloaded on me?
Don't remember.
I don't know. There were like 5 reds in the first round, and I was like, oh.
This is not gonna.
Dios
Alright, so
mío.
I think it's my turn.
Yes, you took the minus 1, so you get to be first player.
Okay. So I think I'll take. That's a shame. Yes, alright. Okay. So I'll take these 2 blues and place them here. Your turn.
I will take a singular yellow because you wanted it. And that's the only reason I have for taking something.
Oh god. Gosh. Alright, so I'll take this.
I will take these.
Okay. I will take. Here we go again with the reds.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
I can take some of them, but definitely not all. That's a lot of reds.
And unfortunately...
If I take them, then the game ends.
Yes.
Which isn't too horrible for me. But yes, go on. Just see what you can complete.
Yeah. No, this is really bad.
Blue isn't half bad for you.
Yeah, I guess I'll take the 2 blue and just place one of them here and the other one drops.
I will take the 2 blacks and the game is officially on its way to the end.
Yeah, even before that.
Yeah.
So now I'll take this thing.
I took the 3 reds.
Right, I'll take the 2 reds.
And I will take the 2 blues, which I can't place anywhere.
Oh,
so that's it. So who gets to score first?
You.
Okay. So I put the black one over here, which will give me a 5, which is meh. But you take what you can get. This will give me a 7, which is slightly better. This is a measly 4. And I didn't complete these blacks, did I? I think you hampered my, No? Why didn't I complete them then? Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. They are incomplete. And I get minus 4 points. So that puts me at 44 without any endgame bonuses. I'm removing these from the board for convenience because they don't matter anymore. They don't really get broken or anything. Okay, go for it, honey.
So that's 5 points. Oops. This is 4 plus 3, that's 7. And that's it, and minus 4, dear. Okay, great.
So pre-game I'm leading, pre-endgame scoring, but anything can change in the realm of Azul.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start with columns. I have a singular column, so that's 7 points. How many columns do you have?
I have 1, so that's 7 points for me.
Okay, and rows, I have 2 rows completed, so that's 2 for each, also known as 4.
Yep, that's 2 points for me.
And I have the yellows completed. I do not have the reds completed.
Yeah.
No
Nor
blues,
the teals.
no teals, so just yellows. So I get 10 points for the
Very
yellows,
good.
and that's it. And what about you, honey?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, horrible. So I'm on 44.
And I'm on 65.
Yeah, very good.
Which means nothing because...
We played horribly.
Yes.
Don't take this playthrough as an example.
Yeah, it's... Usually we score in like the 80s or the 100s.
Right.
This was a very weird game.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever gotten that many minus points.
Yeah. I think it's because we haven't played this in a while.
Maybe.
Okay. So, well, what are our thoughts about Azul?
I don't know, it feels odd to review something you've played for like hundreds, literally hundreds of games.
Yeah. We like the components. The tiles themselves are chunky.
Yeah, they make such
clicky.
fun noises.
Right. So that's great. And in terms of simplicity of rules, it's excellent. It's pretty easy to describe. I mean, usually new players don't really feel comfortable until the end of the last round where they actually see how you get points.
The first round, you mean?
Yes.
After you score the first round, you usually help new players with it, and then it just clicks because the game is that simple.
Yeah. And what I did want to mention during the game was that in 2 players, it's really interactive, meaning you can hamper each other's plans pretty easily. So
you're in each other's face all the time, but in
which
3 or 4...
right. Doesn't happen in 3 or 4 players.
Yeah, it's not as felt.
Yep. So definitely try this if you're looking for something light.
We might not seem very excited about the game because we have played it so much. Right. Every time there are new players, it's like, what do we do? Either Azul or, if they're...
Baron Park?
If they're like really new to the hobby, maybe Reef or something like that. But Azul is the default because it's simple, it's fun, it's tactile, and if you have people who you want to push into the hobby but you don't want to bring out the heavies, then yeah, Azul really works well. And it was your birthday cake
Right.
last time.
Right.
I wouldn't call it cake.
Right. So viewers may not know, but every year for my birthday, we host a very large party with lots of friends, and we play board games, obviously, all day long, like 14 hours straight. And we yes, and we prepare a cake that sort of resembles or is influenced by a board game. And
I took the resembles as an offense to my cooking skills.
Yes. So so one of them was Azul. What did we use
We made chocolate purlins.
Right.
Which are like chunks of chocolate coated in chocolate that's different.
Right.
And then you decorated them. I made the different colors. You did the decoration so they'll resemble Azul tiles.
Yeah. So that was a thing.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So anything else?
Nope.
All right.
Nothing.
So we hope you enjoyed this video, this playthrough and review, and we'll see you next time.
When we do the recipe.
Right.
For Azul purlins.
Bye.
Bye.